Is this it? Is this what's happening now? I don't know. It's supposed to be up. Go up. No, don't fall down. I don't know how to work this. Try actually. Maybe this is fine. Cuddle. Hello and welcome back. Oh, it's so nice. So it's been a while since I've done an update, so to speak. We've seen the journey from the beginning of buying Leviathan to arriving at Manchester Marina. And over the summer, I filmed a lot of, adapting to marina life, bits of the shop, to a point where it all just felt a bit disjointed. So I thought that I would just start again, darling. So I thought I'd just tell you a bit about what it's been like so far. Moving on to... Hey, do you think I'm talking to you? I mostly am. I really am. When I moved onto the boat during the summer, I did have a rat problem. I had a rat infestation. I say infestation, I had a rat. I still feel like it was. I felt violated. I'll tell you now. It was awful. And they were coming in and eating my food, and it was absolutely horrible. I'd wake up at 3 a.m, I could hear them, and I'd come out and I'd see it, and it was a massive thing. Anyway, what I did, I found out where it was coming through, and I also moved the boat back to front to confuse the rat. And it worked, didn't it? It worked. Leela got settled onto the boat. She still hangs out with my parents because my parents are semi-retired, so they like the company. So she splits time between here and there. Oh, thank you. What love. There's some lovely walks around here, so she can't complain. All in all, quite a few things happened on the boat, and just adapting really. The boat hasn't changed much since you last saw it. I've been working my arse off at the art studio to raise my funds for the boat because boats are expensive. And I've got 3 months left, and my bill to the boat builder will officially be paid off, and then I'll be able to get things for the boat. Hello. I'm in the middle of filming. But we don't care about the past. We care about the future. So I'm going to be heading to the Boat Life Live show in February. I think it's from this February 17th to the 20th at the NEC. And I'm really excited about it. They contacted me and asked me if I'd like to go. And I was like, yes, please, that would be lovely. So it's been really, really interesting, and I've had a couple of interviews with some journalists about the story about Leviathan, and it's really strange because I'm getting a bit of imposter syndrome, I think. There's quite a few people that are interested in the story, and I'm like, I think I'm just the world's biggest blagger. I don't know how this worked out. I don't know how I'm here. I don't know how I did the things I did. I think, there's a lot of people to look up to who will tell you how to do things the right way. I'll tell you. You farted. Oh. Oh, Leila. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible.
That came out your bottom. That was awful.
Oh, my sweet baby Jesus. There is no Chanel perfume that will cover that. Canal number 5, that's what just came out your arse, isn't it? As I was saying, I have no idea how any of this is worked out. Like I say, people will show you the right way how to do things, and how to do things properly, and how to do things the clever way. I'm all about, if you want to do something, go do it, and don't be scared if you get things wrong. Don't be scared if it all goes tits up, because it's all part of the journey. So I've kind of made a lot of mistakes. I've ploughed on regardless. And I'm really, really glad that I made those mistakes. I'm so glad I made those mistakes because I feel older and wiser. I can lead a flock of chaos seekers. Yeah, I just want to encourage people to go for it. We're always waiting for this perfect scenario or the perfect person to do it with, the perfect time or the perfect amount of money. When really, the only thing that's guaranteed is now. I always say, like, another £5,000 will finish this boat. But even if I had £5,000, I'd always think, oh, just two grand extra, and then she'd be perfect. There's no such thing of attaining perfection. Have you ever been through anything in your life and you thought, this is perfect? Even when you're on a beach with a sunset, you'd be like, oh, this is perfect. It'll be lovely with a beer though. Or it'll be lovely with a sandwich. It'll be lovely if my mum could see this. Or it'll be lovely if my dog was there. It'll be lovely if my bikini wasn't giving me a right 90-degree angle wedgie. Perfection doesn't exist. It does not. So my goal for the rest of this year is by March have my boat builder paid off, and then I'm going to hopefully have finished. I say finished, it's never finished, is it? I would have done some improvements. The improvements that I want, I have a fridge for this boat, but it's 12 volt / 24 volt. So I need to pay someone to install it directly into the battery. I need to get solar sorted out for cruising. I want to get my gas connected, but that's like going to be about 500 quid for the hookup and the certificate and all that. So I can have hot water. I'd love for my shower to be done. I'd love my wet room to be done. I'd love a splashback in my kitchen because it looks awful. There's like oil on the walls, and I want to repaint this because it looks grubby and I'm not into salmon Mediterranean pink anymore. I want some shelves up in the kitchen. I want to like repaint the awful paint job that I did in the kitchen. I want new doors on. I want curtains set up. I need new drawers for my bedroom because the damp and condensation has warped them. Yes, that's right. I am now a sufferer of damp. This side of the boat's fine. It's the bedroom because that's where I spend the least amount of my time, and it's just not very nice. We'll do another video of like a boat tour of things, of pros and cons of Leviathan, and then I've got to paint her. So the list is long, but I'm really excited about doing it. I can't wait to do it. I feel really motivated to do it, but at the moment, like every single penny that I save goes to paying off my bills. Recently there was a few stories that were published in the papers about woman saves all this money by living on a boat. We save money on rent, yeah, like house rent, not paying a mortgage. That money goes back into this. Every single penny goes back into the boat. Any extra pounds I have goes back into the boat. You know, if you look at my NatWest overdraft, you would see very clearly that I'm not making a stupendous saving, but I'm not wasting money lying in the pockets of a landlord. You know, there's things I miss of home life. I miss walking to the bathroom. I take... How many steps to the bathroom? We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five steps and I'm in my bathroom, which is rather good. I thought it was 6. You know, is that a con? It sounds like a pro to me. Do you want to come back up, Leela? Ah, thank you. Oh, because your bum didn't smell anymore. There's nothing better than having a dog. There's so many pros and cons to having a boat life, but it far outweighs the cons. I'm just really loving it. I really love the boat community where I live. They're really, really supportive. They're really nice people, aren't they? And there's some doggies here. And you like them, don't you? And I'm really enjoying my work at the moment at the art studio. So if anyone would like an illustration so I can afford all these things to my boat, let me know. We're actually going to head off to work now, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support. I think I've been doing the YouTube thing now for about 4 years now, and this... Oh, is it 3? It doesn't matter. That's when you know you get to know. You're like, it's 4 years, 5 years, 3 years. Was it a Tuesday or a Thursday? That's when you know you're getting old. I especially know I'm getting old because I've now got a bad hip. But yeah, I'm loving everything about boat life. I love that this is my home and no one can take it away from me. I'm excited just to share 2022 on the boat. No. So thank you so much for following the channel so far. I can't tell you how grateful I am. I'm bloody grateful, aren't we, Leela? We're very happy. And yeah, stay tuned. New series is upon you. Shall we go to work now and earn some money? Yeah? Shall we go? Shall we go? Yay! Thanks for everything, and if you're intrigued about what's going on in the future, please feel free to click like, comment, or even subscribe. That'd be nice. All the best. Oh, if you've got Instagram, you can follow me on there. EarleWrites. E-A-R-L-E. Writes, if in, you know, like Shakespeare, like W-R-I-T-E-S. I'll put a thing down there. All the best. Love ya. These are your touches. These are your touches. So I said to Sandra, I live in a bloody boat. And she said, what do you mean you live in a bloody boat? And I said, I live in a bloody boat. Oh, is it been like being on holiday? Oh, no, it's not like being on holiday, because you have to empty a porta potty full of your shit and piss every 4 bloody days. You got me? There was a man from Garsham who took out his bollocks to wash 'em. His wife said, Jack, if you don't put 'em back, I'll stand on the bastards and squash 'em. You're just like jelly, aren't you? How are you working perfectly now? What's... I don't know why you're still moving. Is it because I'm moving? Oh my God. Oh, you're alive. I'm so glad. I thought this was the end of you. Oh. Leela, it's fine. Oh, you don't care, do you? Alright then, Bab. Well, I'm glad you're back with us. It's rock and roll. And you're my beautiful view. This is amazing.